Hi viewers, I'm going to look at sentence stress. When we look at sentence stress, we want to identify the words that are stressed and the words that are unstressed. But we have to remember that there are 4 levels of stress. We have 2 levels for stressed words and 2 levels for unstressed words. And I'm going to look at the 2 levels for stressed words. When we talk about the stress levels for these stressed words, we usually call them primary and secondary. And I'll use primary is the maximum stress, and secondary is a little less stress, but still stressed. So I'm going to use these lines to represent maximum stress and slightly less stress. To do that, I've chosen a sentence that has only stressed words. Kate teaches Tom. Here we have 2 names, and so these are nouns. And then we have a main verb. And the main verb has 2 syllables. The first syllable is the strongest syllable, and the second one is a reduced syllable. Kate teaches Tom. Now, in a sentence that has stressed words, the last stressed word will get the primary or maximum stress. So since all of these words are stressed words, then Tom is going to get the maximum stress. Kate teaches Tom. Kate teaches Tom. Now, you will also hear, besides a stronger pronunciation of Tom, like longer, louder, you'll also hear intonation because it's the last word. So when you hear my voice go down, that is not stress. That is intonation. Kate teaches Tom. Tom's a 1-syllable word. There's a slide down at the end. Intonation. Now I've added another stressed word because this is a noun, and nouns are stressed. Kate teaches Tom math. Kate teaches Tom math. Now math is the primary stress, the maximum stress, because it's the last stressed word in this sentence. And I've added 2 more. Here we have adjective and another noun. All these words are stressed words, but day is going to get the maximum stress. Kate teaches Tom math every day. Kate teaches Tom math every day. If we put in an unstressed word, like a pronoun, because in English pronouns are not stressed, they're weak, we will hear that you can see that these primary stresses move. They're not always at the end. Here we will have the primary stress on teach because it's the last stressed word. Kate teaches him. Kate teaches him. You can hear that if we had stress on him, we would hear him. But because it is weak, unstressed, we reduce it and you might just hear im or Kate teaches him. Kate teaches him. In this sentence, I have put 3 unstressed words, and these 3 words will be kind of flow together and sound almost like one word. Teach it to me. Teach it to me. Teach it to me. Here, the primary stress is on the first word because it's the only stressed word, and so it's the last stressed word. So just to show you the 4 levels of stress, I have made a sentence that has all 4. Here we have a pronoun and here we have a pronoun. But this pronoun gets the weakest stress because it's the object. The subject pronoun in a sentence like this, where it's the beginning and this is the object, this will have the secondary stress. It will have this on these. They'll both be unstressed, but this one will be a little more stressed than this one, which is very, very weak. And math will be the last stressed word. So it's going to get maximum stress, and teaches will be secondary stressed. She teaches them math. She teaches them math. She teaches them math. Thanks for watching, and thanks for learning English.